Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Copa America Season 2. This is a best of 3 in the qualifier number 2, currently underway. And spawning here in the 7th location on merry-go-round, the red Protoss player from Evil Genius is the North American representative, Huck. Not to say his opponent also isn't here from the North of Americas. I actually don't know where Kelazhur comes from, but he is from the clan Micro Gamers. I heard about these guys actually a little while ago in a bit of a show match they did. Spawning the top left corner of the map, the blue Terran Kelazhur. Did anyone play Warcraft 3, specifically Undead? I kind of feel like this is something the Acolytes would say, like, my life for Ner'zhul, Kelazhur. Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going absolutely crazy at this point. Again, my brain was fried after that first game we cast today, and it's never going to recover. I could talk a lot about what Kelazhur could or couldn't do, but I think the bottom line is he's up against a brick wall. Huck is such a scary player. This guy competes in the Acer Team Story Cups. He goes to IEMs. For goodness sake, it's been a while since he gone, but he went to Korea to train. I mean, this guy's been dedicated to StarCraft 2 for a long freaking time. And even finds the time to casually hang out on things like Wednesday night sprites and play the custom maps too. So, I mean, he's not just like some big stoic guy who's off in the corner just being a StarCraft dude. No, he's all over the place, which is pretty cool. And now, that being said, I've seen him take on some of the best Terran players. Micro Gamers has had some pretty talented players that did impress me the first time I seen them. Maybe I saw Kelazhur and forgot, or maybe I've just never seen him before. Maybe he's a recent addition to the team. I am told, though, that he is a Brazilian badass, and I think that's going to have to be his strengths here, because again, TVP is in a really fickle spot right now. Now, granted, right now, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are unaware, and in case this is like, for VOD's sake, someone's watching this 2 years after the fact, I don't know. Today, as in like 5 hours ago, there was the announcement of the Hellion change for Terran players. What this change specifically was is Hellions can now become Hellbats without the transformation servo upgrade, but simply requiring the armory that Hellions would otherwise need. Now, this isn't going to affect the matchup, I don't think, too much. It's just the potential to making more. But Bio's still really the only way to go. Blizzard's been trying to make ways to make mech more viable PvT. There are some players who have actually been able to make it work, like Goody. But that's like one in hundreds of thousands of Terran players that have actually been able to make it work on a professional competitive level. So, for the most part, I would expect to see Kelazhur keep it to pretty standard stuff of what we're used to seeing. I can only imagine this is like manner out of Huck. I mean, one thing Huck, here's the thing about Huck, guys. I will tell him this much. If he's got one big con, it's that he does have an ego. And if he underestimates someone like Kelazhur, thinking that he can afford to proxy a Nexus through intimidation tactics, or if this is simply something he'll cancel, I don't know. But an overcharge is incredibly possible. And while this seems like a bit of a goof right now, this is a very legitimate strategy that, if you guys watch Polt's stream, actually, because Polt's been streaming like a beast lately, he did have someone try and do this to him. The problem with Terran is you don't have a lot of raw power DPS. Like, once you have Marauders out, once you have an excess of Marines, you can start killing buildings pretty darn quick. Meanwhile, the back home, by the way, the Reaper's still coming around for a bit of a scout. Will not get picked off. It's actually really nice that he keeps us alive for another scout later on. But, yeah, this is for a photon overcharge, guys. So, the Mothership Core's got the energy for it. He's going to slap this down. And this took me a moment to realize that, like, this wasn't a Manor Nexus. This was just, like, another form of cheese out of Huck. And, this is going to be, I would say, almost impossible to stop. Here's why. These Marines are going to struggle to get to the bunker in time. SCVs are going to try to repair it, but the Mothership Core's DPS combined with the actual Nexus itself is going to kill so many SCVs. And this is hilarious to watch because it can be effective. Because you would think something this stupid would not work. But look what's happening. While the Mothership Core is killing the SCVs, the Nexus, oh, it's actually a little bit, I think he's can you not control the overcharge? Can you not focus fire when it attacks? He had it rallied down an SCV over there. Doesn't matter. The Mothership Core's up. SCVs are trying to repair this. We got Marines pulled behind this. He's trying to kill the probe. He's trying to kill the pylons for coming in. We're going to have Warpin starting here in a moment's time. Yep, there we go. Stalkers on the way. This pylon is not going to get denied in the nick of time. So 3 Stalkers making it, which means these Marines have no chance, no life. And, I mean, Kelazhur could have lifted and abandoned his base. It sounds silly to say. It's an option he had available to him. He was not prepared for this in the slightest. I think he thought this was a joke. But, unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm a little bit shocked that this works. Because even someone like Huck, I mean, I love Huck to death. He does a lot of really cool things involving gateway units. But this is a strategy that is cheesy, and you don't see Huck actually go for a lot of cheese. Granted, we've seen gateway all-ins out of him multiple times. Don't get me wrong. That's an all-in. That's not cheese. This is just straight up cheesy. GG, well played is called. Huck will take game number 1. WTF! Evil Genius is Huck.